Share this shit when you see it. Look, you can put this on my interview too, I don't give a fuck. Hey, when I say this a hit, I promise y'all, when y'all hear this, y'all gonna know that this a hit. I ain't lying, I ain't capping nothing, I promise this a hit. This the summer hit. Summer hit.
Yeah, bitch, Skady Noriega. Everybody in the studio with me got Rakz on them. Boys, but they be perfect. Strapping off the exit. Whip it, flip distraction. Blew a bag on a bitch, could've bought a necklace. Fuck it, bitch, I'm flexing. Forest shoot just happened. Never slipping, bitch, I'm dripping, then I keep my weapon. Serving off the exit. Make them chill it the way that I'm flapping. Twist up the dripping, ain't like how I'm dressing. 12 out the dope with the dope in the acid. Bitch, you my fashion. Fuck a little bitch, ain't no chillin' in that clip. When I fuck back, then I'm chillin', relaxing. Cooking the dope like a beat that is coming from Rakz.
You rockin' with Rakz 5th. Stay lit, remain humble.
Stay lit, remain humble. We got a special guest in the building. Rakz, the producer. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on?
What's going on? Not much, man. Chilling. 420, man. How you living?
Good, man. Happy to be here, man. Still living.
So where'd you get the name Rakz, from?
When I grew up, a lot of people called me Stacks. Stacks the producer was the name, but it just came from me making money at a young age. I was a real young guy around other guys making money and ain't really have a big name to it, but I ran with to Rakz 5th. It changed from Stacks the producer to Rakz 5th. Just to switch it up. I felt like everything was cliche. Everybody got the producer name and whatever after their name, so I just wanted to make a solid name, Rakz 5th.
Real quick, can you, for the slow people out there, can you let them know the difference between an engineer and a producer since you do both?
Oh yeah, I do both. So engineering is just recording pretty much, tracking, mixing, making the vocal sound good. Producing is making a beat, really constructing a whole song and or mixtape and or album. But the producer is practically just a person make the beat, fund the project. It just depends. But engineering is strictly just recording, making the vocal sound clean, stuff like that.
Thanks for clearing that up for these slow ass niggas.
So what got you into producing and engineering?
My cousin Rocky Morris. He taught me everything I know. I just used to watch him make beats, and it went from there to I met Big Cam. Actually met Big Cam. We was making beats for him, and day in day out I just watched him. That's what got me into it. I also played the drums though, growing up. But
what year was this?
2009 to 2011.
Okay.
That's when I got serious, like every day making beats. You feel me? Because I seen you could do something.
Right.
People starting to notice me off of just pressing keys on the computer. So I'm like, hey, okay.
But you make a lot of songs too as well.
Right. Yeah.
Like on the behind the scenes side too. Like you done made a couple hooks for me.
For sure. A lot of artists that I work with, I always put my input. I ain't the type of person to sit behind a computer and be quiet. I'm always, say this, say that, do this, do that.
Shout out to Rocky Morris too, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He taught me everything I know. Everything. Engineering, producing, everything. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for my
So like when people come to the studio with you and they they want to get a beat, what is a Rakz 5th beat like?
It's broad, but my sound, I look for heavy bass, melody, heavy melody. Like I want you to notice my beat off of the melody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of bass. I got that. I gained that as I kept making music, but melodies is what I focus on.
And like, what producers do you look up to, or you check out from time to time?
Me.
You.
I look up to me.
Okay. I mean, not look up to, but I mean like even like check out, or fuck with.
808 Mafia.
Okay.
808 Mafia. Growing up, I looked up to them. And then young boy like Timbaland. Timbaland, Kanye West.
Okay.
Best people ever, but besides that, I don't really listen to too many people. I just try to focus on myself.
Okay. And then even like coming from Cincinnati, I mean, like what kept you going, to be a producer? Because like, a lot of music, we haven't seen a lot of like, good music coming out of Cincinnati as of recently.
Honestly, the times when I was gonna personally give up my downtime, the Mob, Cook LaFleur. When I was at my lowest, probably ain't nobody know for real. When I was at my lowest, that's when I seen something out of it. Like, oh, this for real. Like, music for real, for real. Like,
Okay. And then like, are you a part of T IMG? Is that what it's
Yes,
called?
I'm Insomniac.
Okay.
I am an Insomniac. I'm Insomniac first. Lambs, Meals, and a cameraman, So Visuals.
Okay.
We started Insomniacs. I'm one of the first ones. First producer, first all that.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I bridged over into the Finesse Mob lane. And we all kind of the same, under the same umbrella somewhat.
Okay. Okay. Is that like a label?
Insomniac?
Yeah.
It's really a group, man. But yeah, it's done became a label. You can, that's how they look at it.
Because it started off a music group off of the branch
Honestly.
off of the Incredible record label, right?
Yeah.
Because it was the Incredible Music Group and the Incredible Records. The Incredible Music Group was the later on turned into the Insomniacs, right?
Yeah.
I
Later
remember,
on,
I remember that back in like 2013,
it was
14.
Tim G was first the Incredibles music group.
Yeah.
Insomniacs was just gonna be the street team.
Okay.
You know, but it ended up that people like Insomniacs more, they received it more as time went on.
Okay.
Over time. So yeah, we just ran with the Insomniacs music group. That's what Tim G stand for.
Okay.
Shout out to Insomniacs.
Go ahead, Cam.
And my brothers.
For sure. Shout out to Mom too. For sure.
Go ahead, Cam.
Okay, so transitioning, working down in the A, what do you think like was the biggest? What did you take from working down in the A and working with Zay?
So to speak on it, I went to school in Atlanta for 4 years for engineering.
Okay.
I was already making beats up here, but I wanted to be able to get my sound out more. The only way to do that, I figured, was to engineer. I could get around these artists and
Right.
be able to, get my sound out. I sell them a beat, I can record them. That's
Right.
probably the easiest way to get artists on your beats. So in Atlanta, that was my whole focus, just to get the engineering side going. And I won a beat battle. The beat battle I won, it got me in the studio with Metro. I was already around 808 Mafia, but Metro and Zaytoven.
Okay.
In 2014. It was a nice experience. It was a nice experience. It was cool.
Yeah, you definitely came back and your energy was influential on everybody else to get out there. Cause I personally seen the growth.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I want to go somewhere else and see what it doing. Okay, so what you like more on the production side? Like, 'cause I know you make songs, I know you make beats, I know you record people. Like, what's your total preference? Like, do you like making beats more? Do you like recording artists? Do you like making artists sound good? 'Cause I know you turn BS to gold.
I like.
I done seen it. I recommend it, so just keep 100.
I like making beats more, man. I like making beats more. Producing is where I'm at. I play the drums, I play the piano as well. So when it comes to me wanting to create, my creative side, I feel like is stronger when it comes to producing. Engineering, I just know the bookwork, I know the math, I know the logistics, I guess, to make a person sound good. So that's just what I run with when it comes to engineering. But shout out my boy Toombs. Toombs is the GOAT.
Shout out to T.
That's my brother, man. True Sound Studio. As far as engineering, he put me in the game. Like, nah, do it like this. That's my boy, Toombs.
So where was the first studio at that you ever recorded at?
First studio I ever recorded at. So it got to be a studio?
I mean,
like a real building?
I mean, let's
I
do.
started in the attic.
Right.
Neef Butter, Neron, RP my people's Neef. First person I ever recorded in my attic out of a headphone.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? We used to break the headphone, so you listen to on the left ear, the right ear turn it to a microphone.
Right.
You rap on the right ear and listen to it on the left ear. That's what I recorded
Rocky
on
Mars
the right.
start that.
Rocky Mars,
Rocky
tell me
Mars
everything
was
I know when it comes
innovator
to
of that.
first person I ever started doing stuff with. But yeah, that's the first person I recorded in the attic. As far as recording wise, the first place I recorded was Hot Beats in Atlanta, actually.
Ooh, okay.
It was a big studio, but it was one of the first places I recorded an intern, just in school. Ended up getting a spot down there, but
Okay.
nothing major.
And then it seemed like you was getting blessed early on with a lot of this stuff. Like what was your work ethic like back then?
Crazy. I ain't stopped, man. I still don't stop. I was here till 7 in the morning last night, but that's why I'm so tired. But yeah, I don't stop, man. I don't know, man. I think I got the same work ethic probably, but I don't stop. I keep going. I don't remember a time when I done stopped.
So like, what keeps you going? What's your motivation?
What for? Like creative wise, or just like music? What keep me just making music?
Yeah, what keeps you just making music?
Music is in me. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I've been playing drums since for churches and all that. Since I was like 6, 7 years old, children's church and all that. But as far as like what motivates me literally to make music, I listen to my music that I made or people that around me. I listen to their music. I also do a lot of I watch movies, like a lot of TV shows and stuff. That's what really inspired me and motivated me to make music. That's my whole little method for real.
So who was one of the first artists you ever recorded?
First artist I ever recorded. Famous or just.
I mean, we can do famous and a person that you started off with.
The first person I ever recorded was Neron, Neef Butter, and Cam. The first people I ever did, and Gussie. That's the very first person I did anything with. I'm sorry, yeah, Gussie, little Gussie. That's my little brother. I did everything. He the first person ever rapped on my beat. He the first, the first person
my little collaboration tape got picked up by Hustlenomics in 2012.
12, 13. Yep. Hustlenomics picked up our music. This when Chief Keef was working with Hustlenomics. Hustlenomics picked up our music. Yeah, Gussie. That's the first person.
Gussie, the first person.
Yeah. That's the first person. Everything. Beats. First person put me in the music video. That's the first person. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, and then who was the first famous person you ever? I guess
recorded and worked with. Working with. It's through Cook. But Cook, all these people. Working with is Offset, Yachty, Lil Uzi. But recording and working with his Lil Uzi. Lambs put me around Lil Uzi.
Okay.
Straight to the studio, 3 in the morning. It's still on my Instagram somewhere. People look at it, but yeah, we was recording all night, man. Working all night, and yeah, Lambs put me in that position to be able to do that.
So, describe the relationship between you and Cook LaFleur.
It's my best friend, man. That's my boy right there. When they come, you got the music, people go to work, they this is my work buddy.
Right.
That's Cook LaFleur. When they come from my studio wise, man, I could call him man, I got this random session, bro, but I need you.
Right.
Man, this guy gonna come through and show me some engineer tricks and tell the dude in the studio, nah, you gotta sing it like this. And that's my boy. Cook LaFleur, we every day with it. I'm talking about it ain't even just music either, it's everything. That's my boy.
Okay.
Yay hot too, since kids, everything.
About how many songs you think you and Cook got that's unreleased that's in the vault? Because I know with a lot of Cook mixtapes, he worked with a plethora of engineers, producers, I know how that be.
Man, me and Cook unlimited, y'all. I can't even. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I love that. That was rough. You go way back. It's unlimited.
That's rough. That's rough.
We just work. It's hooks. It's just verses. It's freestyles. It's stuff we ain't even finished.
Hooks and shit.
It's stuff. It's just unlimited. They got there. You can do his thing.
How often do you say you just absolutely don't like that artist just turn all the way up?
Every other session.
Oh, man.
Every other session. If it's somebody new, if it's somebody that I'm just not too fond of their style or I never heard of them or something, every time they pick a beat I'm not expecting, I'm like, man, I do not want to. And they'll turn it up. I'm like, dang, okay, then Flash, Roadrunner. That's a perfect person. He literally did that one take. If you know how Pro Tools go, when people punch in, it's a whole bunch of blocks.
Right.
He did it one line through, and he told me to erase it, but shit, played it. It's in the club now. Everybody love it, so. And it's like a country beat for real. I don't even like it. I hate the beat. Everybody love. I hate that song for real.
You ever really think about really releasing a full Rakz 5th project, your own shit?
Yeah, I got something coming soon. It's gonna be a Rakz 5th tape, A and B side.
Okay.
You don't know what you're gonna get. You might get 20 million artists, 20 different beats. It might not be none of my beats or me rapping.
I say produced by who?
It could be me rapping with a whole bunch of features. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ain't no telling.
But it is coming soon.
Yes, it's coming very soon. Y'all gonna see. I guess it's halfway done. I got a lot of it done, but I got a lot to work on. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you feel about the state of music right now? Business-wise, entertainment-wise, moral-wise, all these artists getting killed. What's your outlook on how the music culture is right now?
I try to just focus on when it comes to music. I try to focus on what I got going on. It's a lot that goes on now, a lot you get yourself into that I just can't involve myself in. As far as artists getting killed, that's a lot, man. It's a lot to handle. I don't know how people go through that often like that, but when I was 15, 16, 17, I was losing my close friends. So You know, I wish to, you know, I hope everything go the best for those people, but I got some close friends I lost myself, so, you know, I just stay in my own lane and worry about my people. I want my people to get better. But I think the music scene is at an all-time high right now as far as Cincinnati, Ohio goes. We at an all-time high. Everybody's promoting, everybody's working. People taking it serious now. I came home from Atlanta, people weren't taking it that serious, and now I think people taking it real serious now. Like they working hard and promoting themselves and doing it the right way. So I think Cincinnati, Ohio, we on the up and up. Everybody else, I ain't really.
And then going to my next question, because I know you work with a lot of the newer artists. I know a lot of people get recommended to come work with you. Who would you say out of the generation under or the next generation coming up is next up? Like who you been keeping an eye on lately? Not even just from here, just in general, like in our greater area.
From here, Lil Mundo.
For sure.
He next up. He reminds me of a lot of artists I worked with coming up. That was good. That's a good artist right there. Outside of the city, no cap. No cap. I just worked with him last night. He was there until about 7, 8 in the morning. I don't know, man. I stay out of people's stuff, man. I'm focused on being my artist. You ask me about being my artist, I can tell you anything. But as far as them,
who are your artists?
So who is your media artist?
Flash is one of very close artists to me, as I told you before, like Cook.
So yeah, Flash.
Lambs. Lil Gussie, he on the way. 1501 Hades. I got a lot of guys that I'm working with on a day in, day out. Me and Gaida got some crazy stuff coming.
Sure,
We got almost a mixtape. Dude be working quick. He worked real fast. I'm working with the whole city and outside the city. I got stuff coming up outside the city, like no cap. We just did a lot of stuff. We got some stuff coming up. I got a lot of stuff going on. I can't really speak on too. Like Lamb's got a lot of stuff going on with some artists. So y'all see about that soon.
Describe the relationship with you and Lambs.
That's a day one. He came to me. I met Lamb so random. He came to me when I was like 14, 15 years old. Like, I need beats. I need to rap on some beats. And then he heard my beats and was like, nah, bro, not them type of beats. Like, I think they was like on some, I don't know what they was back then. They probably was just loud, like, and right then, yeah, like Soulja Boy, hard trapping, like Waka Flocka stuff. I was into that like down south music at the time. So he like, nah, not them kind of beats. But as time went on, we created a real sound. Like when I go do shows with him, people really walk up to me like, how you do this type of sound? Right. How did you do this with? So me and Lambs, we got real live, like nights, days, hours of working. Like that's my guy too. We done put in a lot of work. When I see him excel from, I'm talking about Mama House, we kids. It's really, you know, now he in Cali doing his thing, stuff like that. So yeah, that's a good dude there. He doing his thing.
Okay. What can you say for other artists that's looking up to you? Like, I mean, like to break the mold that they in to take it to the next level.
Say it again.
What can you say for like artists that's like looking up to you or looking at you and saying like I'm trying to get to the next level?
I beg your pardon.
Keep working. I don't want to sound cliche though, but keep working, keep grinding. You know, if you believe in something, believe in it to the fullest. Growing up, the people I lived with, my own family, you feel me, they wasn't really fond of what I was doing. They just didn't understand it at the time.
Right.
And I had to prove to them by working, you know what I mean, and showing them that it's real. You can really make money off of it. You can go places, travel, do stuff like that. And I feel like if I didn't believe in my own dream or do everything that I really saw in my head make it come true, then it probably wouldn't happen because I wasn't funded. It wasn't none of that going on. My family wasn't helping me in no young age when I'm music.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
How long you been making music?
Oh, shit. My whole life, but seriously, I'm about 9 years in. 9 years in every day. I'm talking about.
And how long was it before you start making money off of music?
9 years in. I probably only been making money off of music for the last 4 years, consistently.
Okay, so you damn sure ain't made your investment back yet.
Surprisingly, yeah. Surprisingly, yes.
Motivation.
All the money that I put into it about now. Now that, yes, I'm established, yes.
So that's motivation right there.
Yeah,
both ways.
It's happening now.
Both ways is motivation. Because even if you haven't, it's time. Like, you have to put time in. A lot of time, a lot of effort, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you done put in both.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Way more than 10,000 hours. They say it take 10,000 hours. I put way more than that. Way more.
What's some of your memorable moments from, you know, producing and, you know, traveling out of town, stuff like that?
Because I lived in Atlanta, I got a lot of memories. Them 808 Mafia, I seen a lot. I'm talking about, I seen some sessions like, I was around probably everybody but like Drake and them, and I was around ASAP, Future, Yachty, Gunna before he was Gunna. Like, I mean, everybody. I literally been around everybody.
Right.
Metro, all the metros, all your people. But the most memorable moment, I don't know. I got a lot. Probably. Oh, most memorable moment. I hung with Wiz Khalifa. It's on YouTube and everything. Go run the views up. We hung with Wiz Khalifa. That's the most memorable moment. Me and Lambs, we shot my cameraman sold visuals. He shot a video for Reese LaFleur and Wiz Khalifa. It was called Gold House. And then after that, yeah, I was with him like the whole day. He did a show at Center Stage. He let us on stage. I smoked with him. It's all on YouTube. It was live. Yeah, that's the most memorable moment to this day. I'll never forget that.
What advice do you have for an upcoming producer?
Don't focus. I hate this. Don't focus on making beats. Once you figure out how to make beats, get a sound, run with it, get it out there. Don't sit behind the computer all day. Like, don't do that. Cause or just trying to like play beats and don't do that. Go to these sessions, go talk to these people, get in these artists' face, build a relationship with one artist. I promise you, your sound to get out, and you will, before you know it, you'll have your whole city, whole nation, whole state, whatever you're trying to accomplish. But do not make beats and sit behind a computer all day. Making 10 beats a day is not gonna get you 10 hits. You gotta get the beats out there to get the hits made.
Facts.
I mean, like, what type of artists do you look for when you're making your beats? You feel me?
I'm very open-minded. I hear people have like certain methods and stuff. I'm open-minded. I just what I try not to do is compare to the artists that I'm used to working with.
Right.
I just stay open-minded. But when I just look for consistency. If your lyrics good, if you're able to just flow with my beats, you know,
right.
Everybody can't do that. And not saying on me, I'm saying like just the artist. In general. The chemistry just may not be there,
right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I just look for consistency, man. Where your promo at? Do you got a name? Can we build it with each other?
Right.
I don't just want to make music for you to play in your car with your friends when you go to the studios.
Okay. And then like, how long do it take you to even make a beat?
10 minutes or 3 hours.
It just depends.
I don't think you can rush greatness. I done made Paper Down Beat by Cook LaFleur. What else? Let me think. Level Up. Those beats, I made them. Wish on a Star, I made them beats in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, rushing in the studio for him. He need a beat, we make it real quick, boom, he rap. But it's some songs that I've done took, I can't think right now top of head, but I done spent hours and hours making, just mixing and doing all type of stuff.
Okay.
So to answer that, it's not an average time. I just make beats. If it's 10 minutes or 3 hours.
Legend has it, you mix some tracks on that Monster for the Future.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a fact.
Yeah. Intern. I was just interning. Alex told me.
You know how they go. We know how they go.
I was around and yep, it's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
What songs?
The first one, I don't even remember. I think it was golly. Radical is one of them. Fetty is one of them. It was and number one. It was only 3. It was 3 out of 16. So I was right there during the whole stuff. I seen it.
That's a nice little fun fact.
That's what's up. So I mean, how do we get in contact with you if somebody wants to hit you up for a beat or to work or something like that?
At Rakz5 on Instagram. I mainly work off Instagram. You can always hit my email, Rakz5@gmail. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
All right. Stay lit, remain humble. We out of here, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Run up a back, then I'm chillin', relaxing. Cooking the dope like a beat that is coming from Rakz.